18 past 8.
Well, the inspiration to have our next guest in the studio came from a story I heard that Sacha Baron Cohen was to play Freddie Mercury in the film of his life. And I couldn't believe that, because a good friend of mine on Facebook, John Blunt, lead singer of Killer Queen, the best Queen tribute band in the world, should get the gig. And I got very upset, and I put it on Facebook, and I had millions of people get back to me saying, you're right, Laurel. So we've got him in the studio this morning. John Blunt, good morning.
Good morning to you, Laurel, all the way over in Nashville.
I was absolutely horrified when I heard Sacha Baron Cohen is going to be playing Freddie Mercury. It should be you.
Thank you, Laurel, and I couldn't agree more with you.
Of course.
It's an outrage. It is an outrage.
We do have some good news for you, though. You may have missed out on the Freddie Mercury movie, but apparently you've been signed up to do the Sacha Baron Cohen life story movie.
Yes, and the Tom Selleck, and later on in the year the Burt Reynolds.
Nice.
So yeah, anyone with a mustache.
Well, Sacha Baron Cohen may look a little bit like Freddie. Personally, I think you look more like him, but can he sing as good as you?
No. Absolutely. Well, let's just cut to the chase there. No, I think what they'll do is probably just use, Freddie's voice. There's a couple of guys in England who sound amazingly like Freddie. They may use their voice if they're doing a scene where they're rehearsing or something like that. The thing that I thought was most interesting is that Freddie was only 5'9", Sacha's 6'4". That'll be very interesting to see how they get away with the height.
Now, you've got the mustache down, you've got the hair down. The other thing, the teeth. What happens with that?
I used to work out at Movie World, and they used to use a special effects makeup artist, and there was a guy there that did all the vampire teeth and all that type of stuff. So I approached him and said, would you be able to make a set of molars that Freddie had? And Freddie had buck teeth. A lot of people don't know is that he actually had 4 extra teeth, which protruded them even more.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
And the reason why he never got them fixed is because I think it stretched his palate a little bit and helped him hit those big notes.
I heard that about Barbara Streisand. She said, look, I never wanted to get a nose job done. It might change my voice, and I would imagine Freddie Mercury would have been exactly the same.
I think so. Well, they would have had to have taken teeth out and then braced them because there was heaps of teeth.
How do you go singing with those teeth in?
Singing's okay, talking's bad. It really is like a sprinkler in your front yard if I start talking with them. But singing's fine because your mouth's wide open, and but talking's really, really difficult.
Well, John, you might have missed out on this Hollywood role, but what's in the future for you? There's possibly a very important phone call might be coming your way.
Through Facebook, I was approached by this French television show. It's called Who's Going to Be the Best Lookalike, and they are casting all different types of lookalikes around the globe, and they've asked me would I be interested. At first I said no, because I thought it was just a Freddie Mercury lookalike, and I said I certainly don't want to be in a room full of 20 other Freddie Mercury guys in Wembley jackets singing Crazy Little Thing Called Love. They said, no, we're actually using all different types of impersonators and stuff, and it's just a lookalike competition. That's what it is. So I said, yep, I'd love to have a go, and I find out, I think, this week whether I go or not.
Hey,
yeah.
John, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Fingers crossed. Good time, straight classic
Yeah.
hits, Paul KQ. 18.